Time to welcome a guest.
Who is it, Poppy?
Seann William Scott.
Stifler.
Stifler.
Stifler, all right. That's what he got famous for, his role in American Pie. He was a jerk, and now he's a goon, a hockey goon in a movie. The new movie is called Goon. It's in theaters March 30th. Let's talk to the goon, Stifler the Goon. Where do you keep the Teen Choice Award that you won for Choice Sleazeball? Where is that? Where could I find that in your life?
I gave those to, I asked my brother, one of my brothers, to hold on to those two awards because I won twice the Sleazebag Award, you know. So that's why I don't even watch the Academy Awards. It's like, hey, man, it doesn't get any better than this. I got Best Movie Sleazebag of the Year. Twice.
Twice. 2 times.
2 times.
What's something that you look back on that you say, wow, that stunk going through it, but now I'm better for it. I'm stronger because I went through that misery?
Well, I remember, you know, growing up as an athlete, the one sport that I was probably least successful at was basketball, and I practiced and practiced all year round, and it was brutal. And like and I never really became a great basketball player. And so it was frustrating for me. Like, there was elements of, like, you know, or some of my motivation pursuing acting came from the fact that I was so miserable in high school on that front by being, you know, by not really becoming the athlete with basketball that I wanted to be.
What's the most annoying thing that people do or shout at you when you're walking through an airport or walking down the street? The thing that you're now annoyed with?
Oh, I don't think I could say some of the things on TV that I hear.
Go ahead.
But it's said in, like, Love, where people will call me an F-face. Like, hey, Stifler, you F-face. So fill in the blanks there, but I'm like, okay, thanks. This is my mom in real life, so we just came out of church, but I appreciate your profanity.
Is it true that you only made $8,000 while making that movie? Is that true?
I think so. I mean, I don't remember how much I made because I, you know, didn't care about really getting paid. I would have paid them to be in it. But I think it was something around then where, no. Yeah, I think you're right. So, because after I did American Pie, I bought this car, and I should have saved some of my money because then I ended up having to work at the LA Zoo until American Pie came out.
Yeah. So wait a minute. You'd run out of money and you were working at the LA Zoo doing what before becoming a movie star?
Yeah, because we filmed American Pie, and I don't even know if I made $8,000. I don't think I even made that much, but I didn't really care because I also felt the movie's going to do well. I just didn't know if it was going to get me a job, you know. And so I was like $2,500 in the hole. I almost feel like I was making more money at Home Depot, which I had been working at when I got American Pie. And then I got a job at the LA Zoo, and this is all waiting a year for American Pie to come out in theaters, and I was the churro guy. I made churros. I worked there 2 days, and I was like, that's just too much work.
When was the last time you pulled the Do You Know Who I Am card and had it not work?
I feel like one just happened, but I can't think of it. So the one that I can remember was like 4 or 5 New Year's Eves ago. I was with an old buddy, and we heard about this concert club that this DJ was going to perform at this club, and we didn't have tickets. And I'm just thinking, and I don't normally think this way, but I'm thinking, oh, you know, we probably just go right up in line and say, hey, do you mind? We don't have tickets, you know. So we go there. And there's 2 lines, huge lines, just wrapped around the building. It's like 11:30 at night. You know, New Year's is about to come around the corner, and so we go to the other line, which is like the red, you know, like who's ever on the list line. So I'm like, all right, we'll just give this a try, and I'll think of something. So we finally get up. They're like, "What's your name?" I'm like, "Oh, you know what? I should be on the list." And I said my name, and he's like, "You're not on the list." I'm like, "That's weird. My publicist must have made a mistake." So I used the whole publicist thing. I'm like, and I thought that he would be like, oh, okay, you're the jackass from American Pie. And I was like, so have you seen American Pie? He's like, no. I'm like,
oh.
That was my best one. I go, dude, where's my car? Evolution.
You're giving him your IMDb.
I gave him my whole resume, and he was just like, no. And I'm like, you know, It's all right. We'll just, I'm going to leave now.
You
It was really embarrassing. And I was about to mention, I was just like that guy, the jackass. Like, gave out the whole resume, and the guy, it was bad.
My father has a question for you. Go ahead, Poppy.
Okay.
Tell me about the first time you fell in love.
Oh yeah, there's a girl in my high school I had a huge crush on for the longest time. She lived right behind me. And even since like the 7th grade, she was so hot, and I was shy, never spoke to her. I found out that she was kind of interested in me, so I did one of those things where I called her, and then after 2 rings, I'd hang up because I'd be too shy to say anything. Finally, I let it ring all the way through, and I asked her to go out. So our first date, we go to the Mall of America in Minnesota at Planet Hollywood, where like here I'm on a date and I'm barely saying anything, and Sylvester Stallone's naked body is like hovering over like Planet Hollywood. He's like Demolition Man. And then like a couple days later, like we had a chance to kind of get it on in my house, and we were on the kitchen floor, and then I didn't know my grandpa was in town, and my grandpa's like, Sean, is that you? I'm like, oh no, Grandpa! Ah! And he ruined it for me. And then things kind of fell apart from there. And then I just thought, and then she went back to the old guy, and I thought the only way that I'll ever be able to get a chance to get her back is if I become an actor. So I literally moved to Los Angeles like 6 months later. She was part of my motivation, but that was my first love.
Damn Grandpa. Hate it when
Grandpa.
that happens. Sean, thank you for being on with us. We
Thanks,
appreciate
man.
it.
Good to see you.
Gracias, Sean.